good morning, everybody. Welcome back to 2B2T. We are here with the inability to get stuff out of the bundles. I like the capability of bundles, but I don't like that I can't just grab stuff easily. Can't put potions in bundles? Guess not. Interesting. Alright, well anyways, we want this because we're going to make... Oh, we don't have enough. Ah, darn it. Is there no other iron? There's no other iron. Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted to name our puppers. Obviously, we're not going to do that. All right, there we are. We will leave an apple. Let's eat before we go out. Sorry, boy, I tried to name you. Wasn't able to do so. Come on. Let's go this way. We have a deep, dark forest across here at night. Probably filled with creepers and skeletons and zombies and spiders, so fun times. What will we find in today's episode of Fusion's Adventure? A hole to fall in, if we're not careful. At least we can avoid most of the dark oak forest, it looks like. Oh, what's this over here? Is it just a build tower? We shall go find out, because there is an ender chest. And there's a chest not too far away. So it doesn't look like a base unless... Oh, we got stuff. Excuse me, Mr. Skeleton. Well, that's a hole in the ground is what it is. Bed, ender chest, a zombie, an anvil. Hey, problem solved. We can name Mr. Puppers. If he's still with us. It's going to be daytime in a moment. Alright. Go get him, Puppers. There we go. Alright, you come over here. We got to name you. Okay. Where are you? Oh, no, come here. All right, we've named him. We're going to take the anvil. All right, come on. Excuse me. We have to go this way and avoid all the creepers and everything else. What you whining about? I thought there were different wolf types, right? Already in 1.21.4. Aren't there supposed to be different colored wolves depending on the biomes? But I've been looking on my main account too, but the only ones I find are the white. But I think, could be wrong, I think it's because in order to do so, I need to pop into a brand new chunk to find them. Whereas every time I've seen them, it's in an explored chunk. And so I'm assuming maybe because it's an old rendered chunk, the game hasn't updated. Old pickaxe. Oh, that guy had fire on his sword. Flame, something. Come on, Wolfy. Let's keep going. Because I'd like to get some of the other colored ones, just like you can get all the different cats. I'd like to get all the different wolves. But at the same time, at the new base, you know, I don't want to go out too far, because it's like around the base anyways, because, you know, if I start going around the base, somebody's been here. We probably shouldn't have. We can get out. Okay. Cool. I was just gonna say, I'm doomed. I'm gonna be blown up. It was so close to the portal as well as all these towers. I figured, well, why not check a dungeon? Never know. Might get lucky. There might be something in it. Could be a miracle. We'll go, oh, look at that. Someone left us a shulk, a kit. There's elytras. There is that possibility. We have found stuff before. We shall find stuff again. Just gotta keep looking. And stay out of sight of the creepers. I was tempted by that ocean to the west. It's like, oh, it'd be nice to just sit in the boat for a while, but at the same time, it's like, kind of want to go this direction still. Still more fire engines going by. It's been an hour and there's still more going. Must be coming across from further areas of the city. Must be a pretty large fire. What will we find this episode besides the anvil and our little Wolfy? Hey, we found a mushroom. Can't plant it. Forget, you can't plant mushrooms on grass. They grow on the grass, and you can, you know, you can pick them up, but you can't plant them. You have to have special blocks. You still with us, Wolfy? Okay, that's good. Good job for keeping up. Down and up and down. I remember doing this all the time in the past when I never had elytras on every server I ever played. Because even if I got an elytra, I struggled to use it, and so it was like, okay, I need to go somewhere. I guess I'm running. Sorry, Wolfie, you're gonna get wet, maybe. This terrain is not very run fast friendly. It's a struggle. And it wouldn't do any good to have a horse either. I like horses, but unless you have open desert or a highway, maybe the ice areas, because there's hardly any plants. Would you like a steak? There you go. Don't know, you may be damaged from the mobs you tried to defend me with. From. Haha, bob and weave, bob and weave. You can't get me, skeleton. Nothing showing up on the maps. Hey, our first llama. I don't think I've seen a llama yet. I like them. They're kind of cool. Especially if you get a whole train of them with chests. You know, you put the carpet on them and then you put the chest. But no, you can't put a chest. They just have a couple slots when you put the carpet. I forget how many slots. It's not much. You'd think you could put on a lot. You know, they'd have a lot more carrying capacity, but they don't. And I like the different colors and stuff. That's cool too. But you can't ride them. You should be able to ride them. But they didn't let us. Looks like I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a village. And that's gonna be a smithy. We'll stop by the village. Doesn't look like anything else in the area, so. Yep, there's the little houses. Found civilization, puppers. We're saved. We're no longer out in the middle. So a player made it all the way out here. Jump. Buttons, wrong buttons. Oh my goodness. There was a glitch. That was a glitch. And now my doggies fight me. It's not enchanted. Oh, no. He killed my puppers. Oh, Wolfy, why'd you have to go after him? Well, we gotta get revenge now. Where are you? There you are. How dare you? Oh my goodness, the lag. Didn't even drop his armor. Aww. My Wolfy. I got him named and everything. Well. No other mobs around? Need to put the banner up higher. Sorry, Wolfy. I got you. I got you killed. Maybe because of the lag. Poor Wolfy. Just my Wolfy. My dog. He died defending me. Well, I gotta leave him a memorial. Alright, well, let's continue our journey. See what else we can find. We need a new dog. I'm sure we'll find one. At least he bravely defended me from that zombie villager in diamond armor that I exacted revenge on. All right. The sad episode. I lost another dog. I think that's the 5th one I've had. I keep losing them. Is Scoot, or not Scoot, are armadillos in 1.21.4? They are. I mean, obviously I'd need new generation. I don't think they'll show up on the old, because otherwise I would have seen them when I was going across the Badlands previously, a couple episodes ago, and I didn't. So I'm going to assume that you need the new generation, but you can now give the wolves armor, which is cool. Why can't you give the cats armor? That would be cool. Probably because they scare away creepers. They don't fight the creepers. So I guess that is a difference. The wolves will fight to defend you. I don't know why I'm going up this hill. But I guess it'd be faster just to kind of cut across it really quick than trying to go along the side. Another tower, but not seeing anything around it. Go ahead. Run. Speed. We must escape. We are approaching the ancient cobble tower of Mazablabla. Been here for centuries. No one knows who built it or why, but they did. And it has stood the testament of time. Look, it has worshippers all around it. They come far and wide to give reverence to the great cobble tower. I can't seem to sprint. Is it my keyboard? Or is it just the server lag? I can see that there's lag. You can see the cows and stuff. They're kind of like, eh, eh, eh. They walk smoothly for a second. And, oh no, wow. Whew, somebody really has punch on a bow. But thank you. That pushed me away from that nasty little critter called a baby zombie. The worst thing in Minecraft. Baby zombies. They're worse than anything else. I'd rather have a wither than a baby zombie. And I miss Minecraft music. I'd turn it on, but I don't know if the video's going to get tagged again from Warner Brothers for copyright infringement because of their dumb Minecraft movie that obviously made for kids. I mean, it has a bunch of memes in it, which is kind of interesting, but definitely made for little kids that not big kids that grew up with Minecraft not adults that have played Minecraft for over 10 years. It was made for the kids that have probably only played Minecraft 1 or 2 years because they're young little kids. Dumbest movie ever. It really is. Yes, I watched it, but dumbest movie ever. I mean, even Jack Black, his acting in that was just absolutely terrible. In some ways, it was like, is he trying to be the same type of character as Nacho Libre, right? Which, that made sense for that type of character, right? The kind of the way he expresses himself and the way he talks and all of that. And so that kind of fits the Nacho Libre movie. But the Minecraft movie, that it didn't fit at all. And then, I mean, even, you know, Jason Momoa showing up in pink leotard and being supposedly this loser gamer guy who's like got some miserable life and hasn't really discovered how to move on or something like that. Even that was like, it was just, I don't know. I know that they were supposed to be like that. That was the character that the director or the story writers made. But it's like, it was just terrible for their roles. We're going to hit you so you don't throw a potion at me. Instead, you'll drink a potion to heal yourself. That's the way you deal with witches. Ooh, there's a hole there. Good thing there was a tree with leaves. It saved me. Should probably take a moment and get our stamina up before we encounter more stuff. Got a lot of cows right here. It's like Cow City. If we get way out here and I'm like on episode who knows how many and we're out past, you know, 200K or whatever, we haven't found anything, I'll have to decide, do I want to head back in towards like the North Highway and kind of, you know, follow that line, although the highway won't exist. No, zombie, don't kick me down there. I might have survived. I do have Feather Falling 4, but that, I think, was a really long way down. Woo, that was close. This terrain is not helping me. I like this type of terrain. I don't like walking through it. I want to fly over it or row past it. Walking through it is not really enjoyable. Oh, and now it's going to rain. Well, I guess first time it's rained in multiple episodes. I guess that's okay. Problem with this terrain is that you have to you go up and down so much. You know, it's hard to make good distance. Of course, you could have ender pearls and you could throw ender pearls across the valleys and stuff, but I only got a couple from a couple endermen. No, I got one from an enderman and a couple from a chest. That's right. That's all. Whoop, another hole. That's all I've got. So there's an obsidian tower. So probably another portal down there or something. No chests or anything, so I might go check it out. Hey, at least we have the sound of rain and thunder now. It's not quiet, not just my voice. The pitter-patter of my little Minecraft feet. It's other stuff, too. Let's not go down in the deep canyon cliffs and stuff. Let's try to how far out I'm going to have to go before I find the first new little tidbit of generation so I can actually see trails. Will it be the 150,000 that I got to get out to? Maybe. Oh, by the way, the little 2b2t.org that's showing up above my bar, that's not me. I'm not doing that. They made a server change just the other day. And now every 5 minutes or so, it shows up on your screen for a few minutes. It's like, I mean, it's not a big deal. Not, Mr. Sheep, you are not helping. It's not a big deal, but that's what it is. It's kind of like it's like they decided, you know what, we need a reminder to let people know that they're on 2b2t. Or it's a ploy of advertisement of, you know what, there's people recording videos. Some people may understand that it's 2b2t, but they don't really know about it. Let's put a reminder that's going to show up on their screen all the time as advertising. So if someone's watching the video and go, oh, I'd like to go play there, what is that? They just see it on that person's recording, and they can go to 2b2.org and get to the server. Could be. I'm going to come over here and use my boat for a little bit, especially since there's map art. We have found something. That is definitely a map art. I'm going to have to be very careful. It doesn't look like a bad map art because it looks like it's just solid colors. It might not be a map art. It might be something else, but it is definitely map art. It is not the evil type of map art I can't put on the camera. But what in the world is it? It's just a weird looking floating carpet. They put a signature on it. Arc. Can't tell if it's like a creeper face. I mean, since that says arc, so I'm assuming you're supposed to look at it this way. But I can't tell what it's actually supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like that grinny face type thing, maybe. Maybe one of you know. Huh. Okay, well, we have found something for the episode. Right before the end, too. Whoops, almost broke it. There's their little base, probably where they have had a carpet duper or something. There's no chests or anything over here. We're missing one carpet. Looks like they had a duper. They probably set it up on this lever and it was here. But there's nothing else besides the portal and chunks that are not loaded. Huh. Interesting. We're going to have to find a bed soon and probably sleep again because we're going to have, in the next episode, we're probably going to be visited by phantoms. But we shall keep going. If you know what it is, you'll be able to comment, but interesting. Hey, we found something. See, we find something interesting either happens or we find on every episode. This episode, we found that, whatever that is. And we lost Wolfy, unfortunately, to a zombie villager in Diamond Armor. Unfortunate. Alright, well, anyways. We will see you in the next episode, everybody. Thank you for joining, and take care.